Jericho are afraid of our very name.
It is not our name that they are afraid of, Manasseh. They are afraid of the name of the Lord. Early the next morning, the people of Israel set out for the river Jordan. When we reached it, we saw that the Jordan ran deep and treacherous. Some of our people were afraid.
Perhaps we should wait for a better time when the waters are more calm.
Do you doubt God's word?
No, Joshua. I'm only worried because there are so many women and children with us.
Man, woman, or child, all of us have a covenant with the Lord our God. So don't be afraid. Tomorrow the Lord will do wonders among you. That night, the Lord came to me in my sleep.
I will begin to magnify you in the eyes of all Israel. Everyone will know that I am with you as I was with Moses. You will command the priests who bear the Ark of the Covenant that they must come to the brink of the Jordan and stand still in the Jordan.
Some of the priests were old men, but all of them, without exception, moved fearlessly into the waters of the Jordan, carrying the Ark of the Covenant. And then it happened, just as the Lord said it would.
As the feet of the priests touch the water's edge, the water itself will part, and the priests carrying the Ark of the Covenant will stand on firm, dry ground in the middle of the Jordan River.
Now the first-in-law is excellent.
People of the promised land, Israelites, the future generations will know that Israel came over the Jordan on dry land.
As the Lord promised, Joshua.
We shall place 12 stones in the midst of the Jordan, in the very place where the feet of the priests who bore the Ark of the Covenant stood. And these 12 stones will be a memorial to the children of Israel forever.
Amen. Amen.
Remember always that the Lord our God helped us make this crossing in safety. Blessed be the Lord.
Blessed be the Lord. Blessed be the Lord.
The city of Jericho had shut its gates against us. No one left the city and no one entered it. Jericho was our main target. All the roads led to Jericho. But how were we to conquer the city with its great wall confronting us? Again, the Lord our God came and spoke to me and told me how we could capture the city.
You and all your warriors shall march around the city once a day for 6 days. 7 priests with 7 ram's horns will walk in front of the Ark of the Covenant, blowing on the horns. Before them will march your soldiers.
What do we do, Joshua?
We're ready to go, Joshua.
Command us.
I command you to listen first. The Lord has shown us the way. The priests will take up the Ark of the Covenant. 7 priests will carry 7 ram's horns before the Ark of the Lord.
What about us, Joshua, the people of Israel?
You will march around the city. The soldiers will pass before the Ark of the Lord. The 7 priests with 7 ram's horns will go ahead in the presence of the Lord, blowing on the horns. For 6 days you will do this, once around the city.
And on the 7th day, Joshua.
When the 7th day arrives, then I will tell you what the Lord commands us to do.
Can we begin now?
Yes, we're ready, Joshua.
However, one word of caution. There will be no shouting, no battle cry, not even a whisper from anyone. On the day I bid you shout the battle cry, then you will shout. But until then, absolute and complete silence. With faith in the Lord our God, we now move out to victory. On the first day, not a sound was heard but the sound of 7 rams' horns blowing and the stamp of marching feet. On the second day, not a sound was heard but the rams' horns blowing and the stamp of marching feet. And on the third day, the fourth, the fifth, and the sixth day, not a sound was heard but the rams' horns blowing and the stamping of marching feet. And on the seventh day, I spoke to my people. O Israelites, you have followed the Lord's word. For 6 days, no sound has been uttered, not a cough, not a baby's cry, not a mother singing a lullaby. Now, on this 7th day, when I give you the signal, I want you all to shout, and shout together. Now, people of Israel, shout! For the Lord our God has given you the city! We entered the city over the rubble and captured it. Everything was burned and destroyed. Everything except Rahab and her family. Manasseh, Avram.
Yes, Joshua.
Bring Rahab here to me.
Here she is, Joshua. We saw the scarlet cord tied to her window. She and her family are safe.
Oh, Joshua.
Rahab, because you spared the lives of my 2 men, and because you hid them when they were in trouble, we spare your life and the lives of your family.
Oh, thank you, Joshua. Thank you. Thank you. You have my everlasting gratitude.
Don't give me your gratitude. Give it to the Lord our God. He spared your life. It is his will. I have only followed his orders.
It was faith in God, faith in his promise, faith in his word, that gave Joshua the strength, endurance, and wisdom to defeat Jericho and send the walls tumbling down. And the faith of the Israelites in the Lord our God gave them the discipline necessary to follow Joshua. And Joshua was God's servant. This story, the fall of Jericho, can be found in the book of Joshua in the Old Testament.